When you are hiring, you want to look for three key things. First thing, and the most obvious thing whenever you look at a resume is merit. What has the person done? What are their qualifications beforehand? Now, the problem with relying too much on this is that it's too inductive in terms of experience, what someone can show on paper that they've done. That doesn't necessarily give you the full picture of what someone can do, right? Someone can be trained to do more than what they've already done. Someone can have innate abilities that transcend what they have already experienced. You want to look for someone who is looking to fulfill more potential than that they've even shown, especially if you're in it for the long term. All right. Second thing is competence. You want someone who can do the job. Now, this is very different from merit. Someone can look really good on paper, but actually, maybe they weren't as good at those previous jobs as the paper might indicate. Maybe they're just really good at writing a resume. They have a flowery, colorful looking resume, but when they actually get down to the job, there might be a severe lack of focus or an inability to learn new tasks and to be trainable and to add to their repertoire. So, competence has to do with all of those things as well: trainability and the ability to expand their area of skill. All right. Third thing, and the least able to show on paper, but perhaps the most important, is character. Now, this is if you are looking for a long term person, someone who can stick around, someone who you're not putting a glass ceiling over whenever they come in. Is you want to look for character, someone who's actually a good person, and someone who you get along with and enjoy working alongside. You don't have to be best friends, but a good character is someone who doesn't have hidden motivations. It's someone who you can work well with, work efficiently with, and you can complete tasks. And if that means that you leave all that work at the workplace afterward and never go out for beers, that's just fine. Sometimes you might, okay? It just depends on the dynamic that is appropriate for the work that you're trying to do. But character is, in terms of the long term success with this employee, the most important factor, and often can lead to increased competence and merit if you put more weight in that. Notice that none of these have anything to say about diversity. All right. If you hire for diversity, you are going to appear incompetent and you are likely going to be incompetent as a result because you're not putting competence or merit or character as the main priority, but rather arbitrary characteristics about the person's appearance that have nothing whatsoever to do with the work itself. Have a good day.